Janice Meredith has done the research for us. Things have really gone askew over the years, probably for a bunch of reasons.
Definitely. They went through the vanity sizing, which was more of the late 70s, early 80s. Yeah. There was when they were actually trying to create one sort of set fit model, they actually used only white women and then realized that that was an issue. That was in the 60s. Right. So there's been these different times when they've tried to create standardized sizing and it's just never worked. And then designers, whether they're Italian or European, then they have more of a cut. You know, smaller waist, bigger hips, and then Americans, it's more of bigger hips and a bigger waist. So, and then it just depends on the brand how they're going to cut it. But certainly through the times, it is very, very distinctly different. And I'm going to show you.
Okay, starting from the 1960s all the way up to the 2000s, what size are these dresses? Well, let's start with 1960s.
I know, and I have to use notes because this is so crazy, this in fact. So the 1960s, this is a size 8.
Okay.
Okay.
That looks tiny.
And that waist is 26 inches.
Okay.
So right here, if you measure this at the true waist, 26 inches.
I feel like my 6-year-old can wear that.
Oh, I know.
Okay, 1970s.
This is a size 10. And this waist is, again, still 26 inches for waist, but they've changed the size.
Okay.
Then we move into the 70s, and this is where we're starting to see the change.
The 80s.
This is a size 10, and the waist here is 27 inches.
Okay.
The 90s.
Yes.
This is a size 8, and the waist is 32 inches.
Oh, we jumped.
Yes. Bigger jump. Yeah. And now look at this. So now for the 2000s, this is a size 4, and the waist goes down to 30 inches. So I pulled all of these pieces from the Seneca resource source. There's a curator there who's collected 15,000 pieces of clothing.
Yes.
So it was hard to find the same size of piece, but I wanted to go through and pick dresses that were iconic for that time, but also I could measure and we could really see. So we're starting at 8, 26, 26, going up in a size, 27 in the waist, going down in a size, and then bigger waist is at the 90s, the 32-inch waist.
And then look at that difference. To make us feel good?
Yes.
It's all to make us feel better, so that when we walk in a store and we see a 0 or a 2 or a 4, we feel good about purchasing that rather than seeing a size 20 or a 22 or a 24.
Exactly. And so what, even that jean segment that we just did, it shows like I wear 26, my waist is not 26 inches, right? So there's the difference between the actual physical measurements of the waist and how it has changed over the actual size of the waist, the size of the pant.
Size 8 dress today is nearly the equivalent of a size 16 dress in 1958. And in 1958, a size 8 dress doesn't even have a modern day equivalent because it would have been less than a 00 in 1958. Very interesting.
I know.
Okay, so I range anywhere from, like, say, a 6 to 8 to a 10 right now. So in 1958, I would have been off the charts.
Totally.
Like,
what
where
were you
would
supposed
I found
to do?
my clothing?
Yeah.
I guess that's why you had to go to a tailor and you go to a dressmaker.
Or you made your own clothes,
You made your own clothes.
Exactly.
That's right.
So I have actually pulled a piece. So I just honestly happened to be purging this weekend and found this in a bin. So this is the waist, and this is a 26-inch waist, and we think this is from the 50s. Do you want to guess what size you think it is? It's a 26-inch waist, earlier generation.
What do you guys think? You think it's a 6?
Which, by the way, I cannot fit into that dress anymore. I cannot do it up.
It looks like a 6 or a like a 6.
So what size do you think it was in the 50s?
This could have been a 10 or a 12, maybe.
13, 14.
Oh, snap!
I can't fit into it. That's how crazy it is. So this is probably right now like a
14.
2. Yeah.
I wonder, what does that say then? So what are we supposed to do with that information? I mean,
you're just actually truly supposed to let it go your size. Let it go. Be healthy, be happy, and know that different stores. Me, I range from a 2 to a 10. I've worn skirts on this show that are a 10.
Yes.
So I just know that if I'm going to H&M, which I love, that I'm 2 sizes up. And I know other stores, I am, 1 size down. So I should be a 4, but I'm all over the place. I let it go. I know that as long as my clothes fit, because if they fit properly, then
Yes.
you look good. And if anything's too tight, like you saw in the video, when the jeans were too tight, all of a sudden I'm like, whoa, like I didn't even know I had that back there.
Yeah.
Right? If it fits properly, it shouldn't give you any bulges or anything.
Yeah, I went through that moment last year when I was going shopping over the holidays, and I thought, you know what? I don't care. I'm coming out of this change room in my bra and my leggings, and I'm asking for a size up.
Yeah, no, it's
because I
completely
want to walk
okay.
out of here feeling like the clothing fits. You can't hang on to a number.
You have to truly let it go.
It just let it go.
And
Who
if
cares?
you look good and feel good, then you will
Then
be
you're
like
good.
it actually, if totally, there's been so many studies on how much you feel you look good affects your confidence.
That's right.
I've had clients that I've changed just how they dress and how they feel, and their partners and business associates around their desks have said they even speak differently.
Yeah.
They speak more confidently.
They feel better.
So there's actually a huge implication. So we're leaving the show, cutting out all tags.
Okay, we're getting rid of the size.
Done.
We don't care.
We don't care.
Take a look at this chart before we go to break. I know we're happy, right? We don't care. We're over it. 1960s, a 23-inch waist was a size 8. In the 2000s, a 27-inch waist is a size 8. But really, we don't care. Put on the size that